All right, MTG next door. A point of parliamentary procedure. For the record, I never had a girlfriend that looked like Bergie, god of whatever she happens to be. I just mentioned that she kind of looked like my girlfriend from around the time I was 19, and I definitely had a weakness for very talkative ladies like that. But anyway, yeah, I just watched Stitch's last video. Let's do 4 more packs here. I got 6 left in this booster box here. Ooh, I'm getting a list card right off the bat. I'm kind of burning through this deck, or this box fast, for a couple reasons. Number one, I actually want to see what I get in this box. I've still got some stuff I want to try to get for some decks I want to make with cards out of here. And number two, with prices cratering, I want to get them when they hit their nadir, because, yeah, if I can get all the rares and mythics out of this set for another 20 bucks, I will take it and I don't care. That looks pretty rad. We'll put this like this. We'll put the art card there. We got a foily art of tree line. All right, Draga Recruiter. 3 and a black for a 3/3 zombie cleric with boast, and you can return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. That's technically like a War of the Spark card. I think I said that before. Dogged Pursuit. Stitch pulled one of these. I agree. This is an awesome card. Play this on turn 4. Drain everybody down for doing absolutely nothing. Dread Rider, 5 and a black for a 3/7 Spirit Knight. 1 and a black, tap it, exile a creature card from your graveyard. Target opponent loses 3 life. That has standard written all over it. Priest of the Haunted Edge, 1 and a black for an 0/4. I would love to actually play this card, but the zombie decks I got, you don't really, like, you want to attack, and he's an 0/4, so, yeah. But that actually, you know, tap him, sack him, and then target creature gets -X/-X, where X is the number of snowlands you control. That's actually pretty good. Alright, got a Village Rites. I agree, that is sweet. Infernal Pet. My Infernal Pet tried to wake us up at 5 this morning, because he's a real shithead like that. Icebind Pillar, 2 and a blue for a snow artifact, snow mana, tap it, tap target artifact or creature. Ooh, another Narfies. So that's 3 Narfies I got now. Alright, not bad. Looks like we're at our rare. Mystic Reflection. Alright, 1 and a blue. Kind of looks like Mystic Remora. I think that's what they're trying to go for here. Choose target non-legendary creature. The next time 1 or more creatures or planeswalkers enter the battlefield this turn, they enter as copies of the chosen creature, and you can foretell this. Huh, that's interesting. I feel like that's abusable. Just maybe my brain right now at like 9:30 at night cannot figure out how to abuse that. Alright, next up we got our snow common, or our snow thingy. Boreal Outrider, 2 and a green for a 3/2 Elf Warrior. Whenever you cast a spell, if snow of any of that spell's colors were spent to cast it, that creature, whenever you cast a creature spell. Oh, that's interesting. That creature enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. That's actually pretty good. And we got a foily. Oh, crap. Oh, man. So I was actually just remarking to myself as I was starting this. I totally forgot there was a list card on this. I was just remarking to myself that I had not pulled much out of the list this round, but holy crap. Oh my god, I am so excited about this. This is on my, like, to buy list, so the fact that I don't have to, and honestly, I really like the I guess it's Cold Snap art better than the more recent one. Alright, for those who have never looked at Dark Depths, it comes into play, it's a legendary snowland, comes into play with 10 ice counters on it. You can pay 3 to remove an ice counter from it, and when Dark Depths has no ice counters on it, sacrifice it. If you do, put an indestructible legendary 20/20 black avatar creature token with flying named Merit Lage into play. I mean, if you've got a legendary 20/20 black indestructible avatar with flying coming at you, you're kind of shit out of luck. Oh man, that is super exciting. Super exciting. All right, we're gonna put that right over here. We're gonna put that where, yeah, there it goes. That is good. All right. Hey, that was a nice dopamine rush. I will take that. Definitely makes up for this Mystic Remora, but not really a Mystic Remora kind of thing. Put that right there. This all goes hard. All right. Let's see what we got. Got a very pissed off giant. And a not pissed off snow forest. There we go. Miss of Lit Jara, 1 and a blue. Flash. Enchant creature or vehicle. It gets -3/-0. Alright. Brine Barrow Intruder. Blue for a 1/2 human rogue. Flash. When it enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -2/-0 until end of turn. Alright, we got a common, a null, counter target artifact or enchantment spell. You know, I'm a big fan of counter spells. Big fan. My issue with this one is it's just a little bit too targeted. Like, you know, I like the cheap ones, but you're generally not trying to get rid of just an artifact or an enchantment. So yeah, I don't know. Got another common, Bind the Monster. For a blue, enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, tap enchanted creature. It deals damage to you equal to its power. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. That's kind of nasty because you're going to take a crap ton of damage from it. Anyway, alright, uncommon. Oh, I am so glad to... Speaking of counter spells, saw it coming. 1 blue, counter target spell, so anything, and you can foretell it. So just to remind everybody, because I think Stitch has got this confused, you pay 2. Oh, here, I'll put that like that. You exile this face down where everybody can see it, and then at any old time you want, you can pay 1 and a blue and cast it. So I really like this because it's basically an additional counter spell. You foretell this on turn 2 when you're not doing a whole lot, and then you've got a counter spell sitting ready for turn 5, 6, 7, what have you. So, you know, when somebody goes to cast, I don't know, Craterhoof Behemoth, you're ready. Because that's always nice. Alright. Next up, Vega the Watcher. It is a 3-eyed owl. 1 white blue for a 2/2 bird spirit. Flying whenever you cast a spell from anywhere other than your hand, draw a card. Wow, that's nasty. Think about that. So if you're foretelling, if you're casting stuff out of your graveyard, if you're casting it off the top of your library, you're drawing a card. That's sweet. Alright, that's a good one. Another one of these. I think Stitch and I have very, very different thoughts about these, because my thought is if you've got any graveyard land recursion, these are awesome cards, because you can just keep doing it over and over again. So Gates of Istfell. We'll just do the big whammy here. So 2 white, blue, tap it. You gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. So 3/5 to gain 2 life and draw 2 cards. And here I'm going to take that back. That kind of sucks. Alright, now we got a rare. Ooh. Sarulf. Realm Eater. 1 black, green. I think this one's pretty spicy, if I'm not mistaken. Whenever a permanent an opponent controls is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on Sarulf, Realm Eater. At the beginning of your upkeep, if Sarulf has 1 or more +1/+1 counters on it, you may remove all of them. If you do, exile each other non-land permanent with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of counters removed this way. Ooh, that's interesting. That's definitely abusable. Alright, we got another rare. 2 rare pack. Ooh, we got a god. What do we got? No! We've got a blue-green land. So Bark Channel Pathway. And yeah, we got a Pilfering Hawk. And we got a Jespera Sentinel. I think we've already pulled those. But yeah, let's look at that. And that's garbage. Yeah, definitely garbage. So it is the blue-black land. You know, you really couldn't tell how good that art was from the pre-release stuff, but that's pretty. I really like that art. I really do. So, definitely going in decks. There we are. We'll take that. We will take that. I can't remember if there's 4 or 5 in this set. I think there might be 4. All right. I do not have that card, but that's a pretty one. That is one cool angel. Love it. All right. Snowland, Frostbite, Pilfering Hawk, Bergstrider, Littjara, Kinseekers. I think we've pulled one of these. Goldvein Pick. 2, equip creature gets +1/+1. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure token you can equip for 1. Not bad. I actually know a deck I'm going to put that in. Cinderheart Giant. 5 red. I think Stitch just pulled this. Trample, and when it dies, it deals 7 to a creature an opponent controls chosen at random. Stitch likes random. Squash. 4 and a red. This spell costs 3 less to cast if you control a giant, so don't play this unless you're playing giants. And it deals 6 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Yeah, planeswalker, so not bad. Another Ruined Crown. I'm alright with that. Oh, we got a rare Saga. Alright, so this is I think Stitch just pulled one of these. I agree, buddy. That art is sweet. So, Fearjas Retribution. I have a Fearja as well. 1 white, black. Create a white Angel Warrior creature token with flying and vigilance. Until end of turn, angels you control get tapped. Destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power. So, if you've got an angel, you're blowing up anything that's got power less than 4, and then on turn 3, angels you control have double strike. You're probably, if you've got 3 or 4 angels and you've cleared out all the flyers, you're killing somebody on turn 3. So that's not bad. We got an uncommon. Ooh, interesting. Hailstorm Valkyrie. 3 and a black for a 2/2 snow creature angel wizard. And so for 2 snows, Hailstorm Valkyrie gets +2/+2 until end of turn. And she's got flying and trample, so you can really juice her up. So for 4 mana, she becomes a 6/6 flying trample. You're hitting hard there. And then we've got a Vault Robber that's foily. Oh, no, that goes there. 1 and a red, exile a creature card from your graveyard and create a treasure token. That's pretty good for a Dwarf Rogue. And then we got a Manolith. Where are we going for tokens? Right there. All right. Last up. Oh, and it's another list card. Well, it doesn't matter because we're not going to outdo Dark Depths. All right, that's at Gates of Istfell. That's pretty nice. And we got a Plains. We got a Tormentor's Helm. We've already pulled one of these. We've got an Open the Omen Paths. We have an Axguard Cavalry. You got a Dwarf riding a goat. There's some people that are probably entirely too excited about this card. Dwarven Reinforcement, speaking of dwarves, so we're going to create a bunch of dwarves, and you can foretell this. This is a new one. Finn the Fangbearer. Not the Fangbanger, the Fangbearer. 1 and a green for a 1/3 human warrior with Death Touch, and whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters, because why would you not be able to kill somebody with poison counters? That's such a fun thing to do. I've always wanted to do that. I've never done that. All right, we got an uncommon, and this is an interesting looking one. We got a Saga. All right. I wanted to pull this one as well. Binding the Old Gods, 2 black greens. You destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. So 4, and even if this somehow gets destroyed, which nobody destroys sagas, you blow up somebody's non-land permanent. Search your library for a forest card, so any old forest card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. And then creatures you control gain Death Touch until end of turn. So, not bad. Got another uncommon. Ooh, alright. Follow the Imposter. 1 green and white. You know, these are actually pretty decently costed as well. So you play this on turn 3, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature, so you juice up some creatures, and then on turn 3, pardon me, exile a creature with the greatest power among creatures target opponent controls. So you can actually juice up theirs and then exile their shit. That'd be funny. Anyway. And then we got a rare. Ooh, this is a good one. I'm excited about this one. 4 black, blood on the snow. Number 1, look at that art. Excuse me, y'all. Choose 1, destroy all creatures, or destroy all planeswalkers. Then return a creature or planeswalker card with converted mana cost X or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the amount of snow spent to cast this spell. So you can board wipe and then pull a 6 CMC out of your graveyard and basically be the only thing on the battlefield then. Not bad. Oh, and we got a double rare. Okay. Ooh, so we have an alt art Yorn, God of Winter. So, 2 and a green for a 3/3 legendary snow creature god, because why would the God of Winter not be a snow creature? And when he attacks, untap each snow permanent you control. And then his artifact is blue-black. Oh, okay, we got an all art Core of the Forge Master. That's cool, but hey, let's just keep looking at this guy. And then we've got Kaldring the Rhymestaff, 1 blue and black. You can just tap this sucker and you may play target snow permanent card from your graveyard this turn. If you do, it enters the battlefield tapped. So that's pretty cool. So you're either attacking and untapping snow permanents, or, and you're doing all this in Sultai. I really, my last Sultai deck was the, what was it? Oh, it was the Mutate deck, which was okay, but once everybody picked up on what I was doing, they kept shutting it down. And then we got an alt art Cole the Forge Master. That's pretty sweet. That art's actually really sweet. Look at that, y'all. And then we got a Mammoth Grove, growth that's foily. Oh, alrighty. And now we got another snow card. So we've got Into the North, 1 and a green. Search your library for a snowland card and put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Alright. Interesting. Alright, so, I think the real winner here is a card not in this set, which I am going to go put in foil, and I am going to figure out where I'm going to put that card. And by that I mean what decks I'm going to put that in. And then otherwise, wait. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rares out of 4 packs. Hadn't pulled a mythic in a while, but we've gotten some good stuff. Anyway, y'all be safe.